children. How are you? Hope you all are fine at your place. Today we are going to learn about the concept of thick and thin. Thick, thin. This is thick. This is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. So children, I will give you more examples. Then you will understand the concept of thick and thin. So let's start. I have two scissors. One is thick, one is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. Next example is, I have two brushes. One brush is thick and one brush is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. Let us see one more example. I have one pen and one pencil. This pen is thick and this pencil is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. I have two wristwatch. One wristwatch is thick and one wristwatch is thin. This watch is thick and this one is thin. I have two rings. One is thick, another is thin. This one is thick and this one is thin. Next example is, I have two pop sticks. One pop stick is thick and one is thin. One is thick, another one is thin. I have two pens. This one is thick and this one is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. I have two tapes. One tape is thick. Another one is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. Next and last example is, I have two ribbons. One ribbon is thick and another one is thin. Thick, thin. Thick, thin. Next example is, I have two books. One book is thick, another book is thin. This is the difference between these books. This book is thick and this one is thin. Children, this is the concept of thick and thin. Find all the things at your home and learn about the concept of thick and thin. Bye-bye.